Meanwhile, Henry's life moved forward. May, who had come to love him deeply, said yes the moment he asked for her hand. Her parents were overjoyed. They had watched Henry over the years, seen his faith, his discipline, his kindness. He wasn't just any man. He was the kind of man they had prayed for. Their blessing came quickly, sincerely. To them, this wasn't just a good match. It was God-ordained. As wedding plans quietly took shape, the path ahead looked bright. But in the background, something had shifted. Sarah's unspoken pain hadn't faded. And jealousy, left unchecked, has a way of growing into something far more dangerous. With their May family's blessing, Henry and May prepared for the next chapter. They traveled to see Henry's mother, who welcomed May with open arms, grateful, excited, full of hope. It was a moment of joy, quiet and true. The wedding itself was simple, beautiful. A celebration of love and commitment under God's watchful eye. Henry and May were each other's first love, and the bond they shared was sacred. After the ceremony, they settled into their new home, ready to walk the road ahead as husband and wife. In the beginning, their love was unwavering. They were everything to each other. Henry's diligence at the bank, May's warmth at home, created a rhythm of peace. Evenings were filled with laughter, long conversations, and dreams of the future. Love does not exempt us from life's tests. It deepens through them. And though Henry and May were deeply in love, they were not exempted. Months passed. The honeymoon glow faded. Life began to stretch them. May, a dedicated nurse, was admired for her compassion and skill. Her work gave her purpose and identity. But on the day of their first anniversary, the gentle rhythm of their home shifted. There was a call from Mrs. Felix. She called her son. Her voice was soft, yet it carried weight. "Henry," she asked, "how is your wife and how is her health?" He frowned. "She's healthy, Mother. And why do you ask?" Then a pause. Then she asked the real question. "I mean, is she pregnant?" Henry's heart sank slightly. "Mother," he said carefully, "God will do it in His time." But her worry lingered unspoken, growing louder in the silence. So Mrs. Felix decided to see things for herself. Her visit was unannounced. May was surprised to see her, but she greeted her with grace, slipping into the kitchen to prepare something special. But Mrs. Felix's spirit was clouded. Her face was tense, her mood heavy. That evening, when Henry returned from work, he saw his mother waiting. Her voice was firm. "Henry, we need to talk. You need to tell May to stop working. That's why she hasn't conceived. Her body is tired. She needs to rest." Henry stood quietly, then replied gently but firmly, "Mother, children come from God. We'll have them in His time. May's work is not the problem." But Mrs. Felix was unconvinced. Her silence hung, thick with disappointment. Henry excused himself and went to his room, troubled. The next morning, Mrs. Felix took matters into her own hands. pulling May aside before work. Her voice sharp now. You need to quit that job. A woman's strength belongs to her home. You need to focus on giving this family children. May held her peace for a moment, then answered with quiet conviction. Mother, I love my work. It has never stood in the way of motherhood. Children are a gift from God. He will bless us in His time. Mrs. Felix bristled. Her eyes narrowed, her frown deepened. To her, May's words were resistance, not reason. The atmosphere shifted. May, realizing the conversation would bear no fruit, dressed quietly and left for work. Behind her, tension lingered like a storm cloud. For the first time, the harmony in Henry and May's marriage cracked. May still loved Henry. She still believed in their home. But even love can strain when outside noise refuses to quiet. Mrs. Felix sat alone in the living room, thoughts racing, when a knock interrupted her spiral. She opened the door to find Sarah, familiar, polite, but unexpected. She's not home, Mrs. Felix said curtly. May's just left for work. Henry isn't back yet either. Her tone was flat, weary. But Sarah didn't seem deterred. And deep inside, something unspoken was beginning to stir.